Hello, everyone. It's me, Demetra K, and I hope you're having a great day. So this story is coming to us from San Bernardino, California, where a black man by the name of Robert Adams, 23 years old, was gunned down in cold blood by the San Bernardino Police Department. Now, before I show you the video, the police originally said that it was a standoff as they were trying to serve a warrant on Robert Adams. So check this out. So as you saw there, the unmarked car rolled up into the parking lot of what they're saying was an illegal gambling spot. And you saw Robert and another gentleman. They're kind of like trying to see who it is in the car because, again, it's unmarked. And if you've been to San Bernardino and in some areas of San Bernardino, if you see a car roll up on you, yeah, you're going to stop and see like, okay, who is this? Because a lot of those areas aren't very safe. Now, again, remember I said the police said it was a standoff. Well, if you see in the video, Robert didn't have a chance because as the officer got out of the car, he began to fire and Robert was running away. Now, they also said, when I say they, I mean the Lyon Police Department, that Robert drew his gun, right? Aimed his gun at him. Now, if you see in the picture that I have here where I circled, where you can see the officer let off a shot, does it look like Robert had his gun up at all? No, it doesn't. And so again, they are lying. So what the police department did was issue a press release saying, oh, Robert, I drew a gun and they were trying to serve a warrant and they gave all these commands and stuff as they got out of the car and he didn't stop, and basically just lying, because this video, which it sounds like it came from someone who put it on their phone and put it out, that video doesn't indicate any of that went on, that they had a standoff and they were yelling these commands and Robert drew his gun up. None of that stuff happened. And so what they did was they blatantly lied, and they're still trying to spin it and say that he had a gun. It's hard to tell what he had in his hand, but let's say he did have a gun. How was he supposed to know who was in that car? They didn't drive up in a police vehicle. They drove up in, I think it was an Altima or something like that. So clearly they weren't trying to be recognized. So if you weren't trying to be recognized, how do you expect a man who's in a parking lot to recognize you as the police if you're not driving a police car? But, the police department is saying, well, it was obvious they were in their full uniform. But again, they're not in their full car. Their full police car. So again, this is another case of another black man being robbed of his life due to bloodthirsty police officers who do nothing more than harass and terrorize black people as they're minding their black business, and then they spin it and lie, go home and eat their wife's dull, nasty casserole after they just took the life of a black man, wrote it up as a lie. Oh, it was a standoff and we did what we had to do. And no, it wasn't a standoff. You're a coward and you took that man's life unnecessarily because you knew you would get away with it. And even still, the police department is trying to spin it and demonize Robert Adams. So I think you guys should know about this. People are not happy about this case. It sounds like, it's about to turn up in San Bernardino, as it should, because gone are the days where police officers should be able to kill black people wholesale and get away with it. They weren't afraid of their lives. They were just lazy and didn't do the work and thought it was easier just to kill another black man than to actually do the work or go up on him like he had some sense. Hey, are you what such and such? Doesn't even sound like he was guy they were looking for at all. So this is just a horrific murder by police officers who harass and murder black people unnecessarily. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this horrible story and the San Bernardino Police Department trying to lie and say that they did all they can do to not shoot him. So anyway, y'all, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, and think about becoming a member. I would love to have you here. Peace.